In the infinite silence of the cosmos, where stars whisper secrets older than time, a single object has haunted humanity's imagination for nearly a decade. In 2017, Oumuamua, the first known interstellar visitor to our solar system, streaked through our skies, defying every rule we thought we knew. Elongated, cigar-shaped, and eerily silent, it moved too fast to belong to our sun, carried no comet's tail, and accelerated in ways that baffled our best minds. It was a cosmic enigma, a fleeting shadow from another star system, gone before we could truly grasp its nature. Scientists called it a rock, a comet, perhaps an asteroid, but whispers persisted. Could it be something more? Something designed? Now, in 2025, NASA's James Webb Space Telescope, the $10 billion eye in the sky, peering deeper into the universe than any machine before it, has turned its gaze toward the mysteries of interstellar space, and what it has uncovered is nothing short of staggering. Hidden within its infrared data, buried in the noise of distant stars, is an image, an echo of something structured, something deliberate, something that challenges the very foundations of our understanding. This is not just a discovery, it's a question that shakes the core of who we are. Is Oumuamua a relic of a distant world, or is it a vessel? And if so, who or what is piloting it? To understand the weight of this moment, we must return to the beginning. On October 19, 2017, the Pan-STARRS 1 telescope in Hawaii caught a faint speck moving at 196,000 miles per hour, far too fast to be bound by our sun's gravity. Named Oumuamua, Hawaiian for a messenger from afar arriving first, it was unlike anything in our cosmic neighborhood. Roughly 400 meters long, 10 times as long as it was wide, it tumbled every 7.3 hours, its brightness shifting dramatically, suggesting a shape both alien and precise. It lacked the dust or gas of a comet, yet it accelerated as it passed the sun, a motion no natural rock should produce without a visible cause. Astronomers, including Karen Meach from the University of Hawaii, noted its reddish hue, hinting at cosmic ray exposure over millions, perhaps billions of years. Yet its non-gravitational push, with no cometary tail, defied explanation. Was it outgassing hydrogen, as some proposed? A cosmic iceberg? Or, as a few dared to whisper, something engineered? Telescopes like Hubble and Spitzer tracked Oumuamua as it raced past Mars in November 2017, beyond Jupiter by May 2018, and out of our reach by January 2019, heading toward the constellation Pegasus. By then, it was too faint to observe, a ghost fading into the void. Scientists concluded it came from the direction of Vega in Lyra, but its journey was so ancient, spanning hundreds of thousands of years, that tracing its origin was impossible. Oumuamua became a mystery locked away in data, a puzzle humanity could only ponder, until now. Enter the James Webb Space Telescope, launched on December 25, 2021, and positioned 1 million miles from Earth at the Sun-Earth Lagrange Point 2. With its 6.5-meter mirror and unmatched infrared sensitivity, JWST can see what no other telescope can: the faint glow of distant galaxies, the chemistry of exoplanets, and, perhaps, the secrets of interstellar interlopers. In 2025, as part of its mission to study the cosmos, JWST turned its instruments toward the region where Oumuamua once passed, not to chase a ghost now far too faint, but to search for others like it. The Vera C. Rubin Observatory, set to begin its sky survey in 2025, promises to spot an interstellar object every few months, and JWST is poised to analyze them with unprecedented detail. But what it found instead was an anomaly, a signal, a pattern, an image embedded in the data, as if Oumuamua had left a cosmic breadcrumb trail. The discovery began quietly in the spring of 2025 when JWST's Near-Infrared Spectrograph (NIR SPEC) detected an unusual signature in a dataset meant to study distant protostars. Tucked within the infrared noise was a faint, structured modulation, a repeating pattern that didn't match cosmic background radiation, stellar emissions, or any known astrophysical phenomenon. At first, astronomers at the Space Telescope Science Institute thought it was an error, a glitch in the telescope's exquisite sensitivity. But as they cross-referenced the data with other instruments, including the mid-infrared instrument MIRI, the signal persisted. It wasn't random noise. It was deliberate, rhythmic, and eerily precise, like a beacon pulsing across light years. What emerged from the data was nothing short of breathtaking. An image, not of Oumuamua itself, but of something associated with its path. The pattern resolved into a geometric structure, fractal, symmetrical, composed of interlocking shapes that seemed to shift under analysis. It wasn't a photograph in the traditional sense, but a spectral imprint, a visual echo captured in infrared wavelengths. The structure suggested complexity far beyond natural formations. Some likened it to a lattice, others to a circuit board, but all agreed it bore the hallmarks of intentional design. Dr. Martin Cordner, an astrophysicist at NASA's Goddard Space Flight Center, noted in a statement, "Webb's ability to detect chemical signatures in infrared gives us a new window into interstellar objects. This signal, if real, could indicate compositions or structures we've never seen before." The scientific community erupted in debate. Was this a natural phenomenon? Perhaps a crystalline structure formed in the depths of an alien star system? Or was it something more, a relic, a probe, a message? The signal's mathematical precision, with sequences mirroring prime numbers and harmonic ratios, raised chilling possibilities. One team at MIT proposed it resembled a compressed data packet, akin to how humanity encodes information in radio signals. Another group, led by Harvard's Avi Loeb, who once suggested Oumuamua itself could be artificial, pointed out that the signal's complexity matched no known natural process. "If this is not a rock," Loeb said in a recent interview, "then we must consider the possibility that Oumuamua, or something tied to it, was built with purpose." The implications were staggering, but the real terror came when scientists dug deeper. Using quantum computing to analyze the signal, NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory processed the data through advanced algorithms. The results were unsettling. The pattern exhibited recursive entanglement, a quantum phenomenon where the signal seemed to adapt based on how it was observed. It was as if the data knew it was being watched, altering its structure in response. Engineers reported that the system analyzing the signal began to behave erratically, with qubits destabilizing in patterns that defied standard quantum mechanics. One researcher, speaking anonymously, described it as a signal that doesn't just exist, it interacts. Then came the image itself. Rendered from the spectral data, it depicted a form, tall, radiant, composed of geometric segments that pulsed with rhythmic precision. Some saw it as a silhouette, others as a framework, but all who viewed it described a sense of unease. The image wasn't static, it seemed to shift, not in motion, but in perception. Different observers reported different details. Some saw angular features, others reflective surfaces that mirrored their own gaze. A cryptographer at JPL analyzing the data noted that the image contained sequences eerily similar to humanity's own Arecibo message, sent in 1974 to announce our presence to the stars. Was this a cosmic coincidence, or had something or someone received our signal and sent a reply through Oumuamua's wake? The questions grew darker. If Oumuamua was a probe, as some now dared to speculate, could this signal be evidence of its purpose? Had it been sent to observe us, to test us, or to deliver a message we weren't ready to receive? The signal's terrestrial echoes added fuel to the fire. Analysis revealed faint correlations between the JWST data and low-frequency vibrations detected at specific Earth locations: the Mariana Trench, the Tunguska site in Siberia, and a classified Arctic research base known only as Theta 17. These sites, long associated with unexplained phenomena, showed electromagnetic anomalies that synced with the signal's rhythm. Teams dispatched to investigate reported equipment failures. GPS systems lost lock, drones crashed, and sensors picked up rhythmic pulses that vanished upon closer inspection. The Arctic team never returned, their final transmission a burst of static that, when decoded, matched the JWST signal's pattern. Behind closed doors, NASA convened emergency meetings. Some argued the signal was a natural phenomenon, perhaps a distortion caused by dark matter or an unknown astrophysical process. Others, emboldened by the data, suggested it was a deliberate act, an interaction, not an observation. The signal's adaptability, its refusal to remain static, hinted at something aware, something that knew we were watching. Dr. Christina Thomas, an astronomer at Northern Arizona University, said, "Webb's infrared capabilities open doors we never knew existed. This signal could be our first glimpse of something beyond our understanding, not just of space, but of intelligence itself." As the data leaked to the public, the internet exploded with theories. Posts on X buzzed with speculation, some claiming the signal was proof of alien contact, others dismissing it as a hoax. One user at Flyby News posted on May 22, 2025, calling the discovery simply amazing, while others warned of a terrifying truth. Yet the scientific community remained cautious, urging restraint. NASA issued a statement classifying the signal as a data anomaly under review, but insiders admitted privately that the patterns were too structured to dismiss. The signal wasn't just a message, it was a mirror, reflecting our own curiosity, our fears, our questions about the universe. What makes this discovery so haunting is not just the image, but what it implies. If Oumuamua carried or left behind a signal, what was its purpose? Was it a beacon, a warning, or an invitation? The JWST data suggests it wasn't alone. Other signals, fainter but similar, have been detected in the same region of space. The Rubin Observatory, set to scan the skies in 2025, may soon find more interstellar objects, and JWST is ready to study them. But what if these objects aren't just rocks? What if they're part of a network, a system, a presence that has been watching us since Oumuamua's fleeting visit? The golden record, carried by Voyager 1 and 2, was humanity's message to the stars, a greeting in 55 languages, music, and diagrams of Earth's location. Oumuamua carried no such record, but its signal, if real, might be a response. Did it decode our message? Did it see us before we saw it? The possibility that we're no longer the observers, but the observed, sends chills through even the most skeptical minds. As Dr. Loeb put it, we sent a signal to the cosmos. What if the cosmos answered? This is not the end of the story, but the beginning. The James Webb Space Telescope has opened a door, and what lies beyond is unknown. Is Oumuamua a relic of a long-dead civilization, a probe still active, or something we can't yet comprehend? The signal it left behind, captured in JWST's infrared gaze, is a question louder than any answer. It challenges us to look not just at the stars, but at ourselves. Are we ready for what comes next? Are we prepared to meet the intelligence that might be piloting Oumuamua, or to face the truth that it's been here all along? Now it's your turn. Do you believe this signal is proof of something beyond our world, or a cosmic coincidence we've yet to explain? Is Oumuamua a messenger, a machine, or merely a rock? Share your thoughts in the comments, subscribe for more, and hit that notification bell. Because in the vast, silent void, one thing is clear. The universe is no longer just watching, it's speaking. And we may not be the only ones listening.